Something is moving through our solar system, silent, fast, unpredictable, and completely unlike anything we have ever seen. 3I Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar object in human history, is behaving in ways that force us to question everything we think we know about deep space physics, because Atlas is not drifting. It is correcting. Its speed has changed in ways gravity cannot explain. Its path has shifted in ways randomness cannot produce, and its 16-hour brightness pulse looks less like rotation and more like a system performing timed bursts. Scientists call it non-gravitational acceleration. But everyone who has looked at the data knows what it resembles: thrusters. And then Hubble revealed the most disturbing detail so far: a bright formation in front of Atlas. Not behind it, ahead of it, moving with it, clustered, solid, coherent. A natural comet cannot push material ahead of itself, but Atlas does. This single anomaly, the forward-moving cluster, should have been the headline on every news outlet on Earth. Instead, it was buried under technical language and quiet footnotes, because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. If Atlas were a courier, a vessel, then the objects in front of it are exactly where deployed units would be. Not trailing behind, where they would be left adrift, but in front, carried by momentum, given speed, pushed into position, and the timing could not be more unnerving. On December 19th, Atlas reaches the closest it will ever be to Earth. One pass, one window, one moment where anything traveling ahead of it has the perfect gravitational corridor into the inner system. This is where the theory darkens, because Earth already has a mystery in orbit, one older than every space agency on the planet. In 1899, Nikola Tesla detected repeating signals he could not explain. In the 1920s, radio operators around the world received long-delayed echoes, signals bouncing back as if something above Earth was catching and returning them. In the 1950s, the US and USSR tracked a large object in polar orbit, an orbit no one had the technology to reach. In 1960, the US Navy publicly acknowledged a mysterious satellite circling the poles. In 1963, astronaut Gordon Cooper reported an object pacing his spacecraft. Mission Control confirmed it on radar. In 1998, astronauts on STS-88 photographed a massive angular structure. NASA called it a blanket. The shape said otherwise. This is the Black Knight, the longest standing orbital anomaly in human history. A silent watcher, always there, always ignored, always in the same place. If you were observing a developing civilization, this is exactly what you would place in orbit: a monitor, a sentinel, a recorder. And if you wanted to update it, to add new probes, to seed new devices, to initiate the next phase, you wouldn't send a fleet. You would send something like Atlas, a disguised carrier traveling between stars, silent for millions of years, activated only when it nears a system of interest, using tiny bursts to correct course, using a forward cluster to deploy its payload, making one single pass before disappearing into the dark again. This is not an attack. This is not a battle. This is not destruction. A real advanced species would not invade the way movies show. They would arrive slowly, quietly, in pieces, a monitor in orbit, a courier from deep space, a cluster of unknown objects traveling ahead of it, and a date. December 19th. When everything aligns, no explosions, no ships in the sky, just presence. Presence in orbit, presence in the atmosphere, presence in the oceans. Not war, not chaos, just arrival. And if the objects in front of Atlas are artificial, if they were deployed intentionally, then the Black Knight already knows. Because if Atlas is the messenger, the Black Knight is the receiver. The idea that Atlas will never come back means nothing when the object has already changed speed, already shown correction, already done something no comet can do. We may never know what Atlas carried. We may never know what the Black Knight is. We may never know why these two anomalies align in our lifetime. But the timing is real. The data is real. And the possibility that this is the quiet beginning of first contact or the earliest phase of something larger is no longer just science fiction. It is a question, a theory, a warning, and a story unfolding in real time above our heads. This is Paul from Shed Show Talk. Stay safe, look up, and remember, the sky is watching back. If you want to help keep these videos coming and support a real cause that matters, the donation link for Almost Home Canine Rescue is in the description below. Every video on this channel supports them, and your donations help save dogs who cannot speak for themselves. Subscribe, share, and take care of each other. We're just getting started.